Stephen, good to see you today. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, Dave.
So, Stephen, I want to start today with your explaining your platform, an overview of what your company does and what makes it unique in the world of cancer treatment.
Definitely. We are a cancer immunotherapy. We are unique because we use stem cell and other cell elements to wrap, like a Trojan horse, to deliver a virotherapy. And that's a virus that's engineered to attack cancer and nothing else. Some of our advisors have called it the anti-chemo because it only attacks the cancer and doesn't mess with the rest of the patient's system.
And that's a very important field today in cancer research and treatment. Talk to us about why the stem cells are important, how you're using those stem cells.
We use the stem cell on two of our platforms, Neuronova and Supernova, and it acts like a cloaking device because these biotherapies had a lot of promise or have had a lot of promise over the past 8 to 10 years, but the patient's immune system would wipe it out. And so you were left with very little to go after the cancer. By using cells, stem cells for our Neuronova and Supernova to protect the virus, like a radar cloaking device, if you will, we ensure that the virotherapy gets to the tumor and takes it out.
Okay. Now, your pipeline targets several very important needs in cancer treatment: glioblastoma, metastatic melanoma, and lung cancer. Talk to us about what stage of development, where you are in the clinical trials on these three indications.
Definitely. We have Neuronova, which is targeting brain cancer, high-grade glioma. We have a clinical trial that's underway at City of Hope in Los Angeles. And we just announced an IND approval, that's investigational new drug approval, by the FDA to do a follow-on clinical trial at Northwestern University. And our Supernova is moving forward. We will complete our IND submittal to the FDA in the next 3-4 months. And then lastly, our RT Nova, which is a breakthrough targeted systemic, it's IV-based treatment that targets only the cancer. That one uses a human cell membrane engineered around the payload, the virotherapy, to flow through the bloodstream and get directly to the tumor.
What program is the most advanced, and what program are you most excited about?
Great question. The one that's most advanced is the Neuronova, the brain cancer. We've treated 12 patients already in a safety study at Northwestern University, and we published those results a little over 2 years ago. And so that was a single dose study, and we just got FDA approval to do a multi-dose study. That's in newly diagnosed high-grade glioma, brain cancer, also called glioblastoma, the advanced form of which. Then our Supernova is targeting large cancers, large tumors where there's an unmet need. So triple negative breast, head and neck, and metastatic melanoma, as well as some squamous cell cancers. And then RT Nova, the most really exciting in the eyes of big pharma, where we're currently in dialogue with 5 large cap biopharma companies around collaboration, funding initiatives. That one will target lung cancers. Most cancers, when they metastasize, will end up in the lungs. And so this is something for advanced cancers where there have been metastases throughout the body. And that's a very exciting and breakthrough technology. I should mention that Neuronova is a licensed technology.
Stephen, you already have collaborations with some very high-profile institutions, Northwestern, for example. For this therapy that targets lung cancer, you say you're in discussions with Big Pharma for potential collaboration. What would a collaboration look like with Big Pharma?
A collaboration with Big Pharma would be them coming alongside of Calidi, financial support, as well as helping us define custom payloads on that platform that would target cancers that were of specific interest to that big pharma partner. I should mention that RT-Nova came about from discussions 3 years ago with a handful of big pharma companies. They had interest in our supernova, but they said, you know, if there's any way you could make this systemic, IV based, we think that would be incredible. And one actually said, we consider that the holy grail of cancer treatments. And so today we have advanced preclinical data in support of this platform that shows how effective it is.
For a $10 million market cap company, I see a lot of upside here. So I want you to sum up the essential value proposition for investors today.
The essential value proposition here is that we have 3 drug platforms, 2 of which are either in clinic or soon to be in the clinic, and 1 platform that is considered significant breakthrough. And this is of interest to big pharma. With all these things underway, Calidi is tremendously undervalued. And so this is a great opportunity for investors to come on board and we believe to see substantial benefit over the next months and few years.
So, Stephen, it's one thing management saying we're undervalued, but you have 3 Wall Street analysts with research coverage, and the consensus is in that $10 price target range.
So yes, Dave, that is correct. We have 3 analysts who are covering Calidi, and the target consensus is $10 a share.
Significant potential upside for early investors. Stephen, it's a great story, an incredible technology, great collaborations. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Dave.